Ooh. Oh, busted. Just kidding. It is actually the Prolight RGB using one of the effect modes that allow you to mimic a police car. Now before we continue, SANDMARC sent out 2 units for me to test the brand new Prolight Bicolor and the Prolight RGB. The opinions on this video are my own. As for SANDMARC is not a sponsor of the channel. Having said that, I love SANDMARC so much. Not only they make this portable lighting solution, but they also make lenses for smartphones as well as filters and a lot of different accessories in order to elevate your photography and videography. So I highly encourage you to check them out. Links are in the description. But having said that, I have always struggled with lighting. And if you've been following me for a while now, you probably can revert back to my old videos and actually witness the kind of lighting that I was using. I was literally DIYing everything and being as practical as possible. But definitely the quality in comparison to now has completely been upgraded over the years. And yes, I have upgraded my smartphones, and yes, I have upgraded my camera, but the one thing that I was always neglecting was lighting. The most important thing about photography and videography is lighting. And in recent months, I was using a softbox and some practical lighting in the environment like you see behind. Those are Philips Hue light bulbs that I decided to just kind of like give it a little bit practical, and then of course I got that lamp over there. And while the softbox was actually doing really well with the kind of quality that I was achieving in my videos, there was one thing that I always wanted to do, and take it with me. And literally SANDMARC came out to the rescue with the brand new Prolight. The Prolight kit will set you back $199, and the whole kit consists of 2 lights, the Prolight Bicolor and the Prolight RGB. You don't necessarily have to get both if you don't need both. The Prolight Bicolor will set you back $99 on its own, while the Prolight RGB will set you back $129. If you get them both, you actually save some money, which is awesome, more money in your pocket, and it's all about the complete solution in my opinion. Now the Prolight RGB has over 16 million hues of light. Yes, you can actually modify this light and change its color from a myriad different colors. Right now I'm using the Prolight RGB as a fill, and it's mimicking a little bit of the warm light coming from my left side in order to make sense of this practical. You can actually use additional lighting sources in the same tones in order to give you that fill light so it's easier on the eyes and it kind of makes sense. If I turn off the Prolight RGB, this is how it looks like with just the one single light system. It doesn't look bad either. It's a really cool dramatic effect because I have the bicolor shining right from the top. But then if we go back with using an additional light source, in this case a Prolight RGB, you can actually see how this light feels a little bit better on my left side, while this main one as my key light is pretty much the brightest of them all. Right now I'm using the Prolight RGB at about 50%, while the bicolor is at 90%. So the Prolight RGB has the option not only to change colors, but it also has some really cool effects that will allow you to simulate different environments like a police car or different thunders and lightings, and you can even change the color. I'm going to go ahead and swap that out real quick. So right now I switch it over to the FX pattern. You can see how the light is changing between different colors on the fly, and this is really useful for you to be able to use maybe some ambience light, or maybe to mimic or replicate different kinds of scenes with your filmmaking. Oh, busted. Just kidding. It is actually the Prolight RGB using one of the effect modes that allow you to mimic a police car. Lightning strike, or you can diffuse this and maybe use it as a television or something in the background, but it's kind of cool. the bicolor and the RGB charge via USB-C. And this is awesome because this solution allows you to bring lighting with you, fits in your pocket, and it can be charged also on the spot with a power bank. Now the Prolight RGB has a maximum brightness of 770 lux, while the bicolor goes all the way up to 1500 lux per half a meter. And that is why right now the bicolor is being used as my key light. The battery life of the Prolight RGB is about 90 minutes at maximum brightness and 100 minutes for the bicolor at maximum brightness. If you're operating at a lower level, not full brightness, you can definitely push it a little bit further, but definitely having the capability to charge this in the car and your computer and a power bank is fantastic, not to mention the fact that they're in your pocket. It's super portable, but they also have a 1/4-inch mount, so the possibilities are endless, being able to go handheld or just use a tripod. I love this system and I love how easy it is to operate. So I took the Prolight RGB and the bicolor for a quick test on the beach for some photos, and this is what we got. While I was shooting at the beach, I often encountered the situation where my background is very exposed, but my subject is underexposed. Often this could be used as a silhouette, but sometimes you might want to highlight details and textures, and this is where the Prolight, either the RGB or the bicolor, came out. I was able to take some really awesome shots of my wife and her hair, and with the RGB light I was able to change her hair entirely before any edits. What you're seeing right now, it's literally straight out of the camera, so it's really cool that I can tackle certain things on the spot and not wait until post-production to isolate that section and change colors around. It makes my life a lot easier. And of course, these lights can be used in a professional environment where you're trying to use them for product video, product photography, or simply use them as your main lighting source. Once again, I'm using the bicolor as my key light right now, while the RGB is being, whoa, I looked at it, and of course the RGB as my fill light. One thing that I really wish I could do with them would be change the colors with my smartphone via an app or even on the watch, but I'm also kind of glad it's not, because I more often than none shoot with my smartphone, and it would be kind of weird to have to tinker around with the app and then set the tone and then take the picture, walk yourself into a situation where you miss the moment. So I really like the fact that you do have all the controls straight on the light via the dial. But having said that, I'm very happy with the results that I was able to achieve on my first go with these lights. If you're trying to level up the quality of your photos and videos, lighting is definitely going to be the way. And this is a fantastic, affordable, and portable solution, which is the most attractive thing. Not only it works as a studio setting, but it's also a fantastic portable solution to be able to place them in the environment and get some really cool environmental lighting and fill lightings and different effects and textures. But I want to know what you think. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you have any questions or suggestions, drop them down there so we can continue to create relevant content for you. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, and as always, thank you so much for sharing your time with me. I'll catch you on the next one.